Welcome, kind and esteemed viewers. This is your bestie lady Femi Chatterington. Are you ready for the latest dose of saucy scandal amidst the illustrious ton? Do get comfortable and join me for a spell. Pour yourself a cup and let's sip on some hot English tea together. And please, don't be shy when tempted to reach for the biscuit tray. Sometimes you need something a little sweet to wash away the naughty from your palate. Lean in closer and prepare your ears, because it seems high society mamas are clutching their pearls more than customary, especially now that the London season is behind us. My dear viewers, gather around as I regale you with a tale that is as old as society itself, a mother's anxiety over her daughter's prospects. The London season has officially concluded, from the ballrooms brimming with beautiful misses and eligible bachelors, each one more lovely and dashing than the last. And yet, not every belle finds her beau. Such is the case with three particular misses of our acquaintance, whose mammas have been veritably beside themselves with concern. First, let me tell you about a Miss Lavinia Somerville, a charming girl of 19 with a radiant smile and the most impeccable lineage. Yet despite 2 full seasons, she has remained unclaimed. The reason, esteemed viewers? Well, it's her unrelenting wit. Lavinia can outtalk, outthink, and outwit nearly every gentleman who has dared to converse with her. Her sharp tongue, though not unkind, has left many a suitor feeling inadequate, and no man of means or title seems willing to be habitually bested by a lady, let alone his wife. Unfortunately, there are many men of the ton that do not want the burden of hearing their wife's thoughts, or heavens forbid she be cleverer than him. They rather a woman be seen, but not heard. Her poor mother, Lady Somerville, has spent countless nights fretting over whether her daughter will ever find a befitting match. As of now, Lavinia has become a permanent fixture along the ballroom walls, like any other lovely decoration. Let's all pray she will soon find someone who can indulge her sharp mind and witty banter without intimidation. Her poor mother would give anything to see her daughter salvaged from the disgrace of becoming a wilted wallflower. I'm afraid if Lavinia doesn't procure a match, Lady Somerville will decline from a broken heart, and the shame of her daughter, a distinguished Somerville, remaining sadly unwed. Next, we turn our attention to Miss Eva Whitfield, who at 21 has already endured 3 previous seasons without so much as a single proposal. Beautiful, with fiery red curls and eyes the colour of the sky just after a storm, one might wonder why no suitor has claimed her heart. The truth, however, is far more complex. Miss Eva, you see, is burdened with a dreadful shyness. Every time a gentleman approaches, she blushes furiously, her words fleeing her as if they were soldiers abandoning a lost cause. Her silences, though endearing to those who know her well, are often mistaken for aloofness or worse, disinterest. Lady Whitfield, her mother, is beside herself with worry, fearing that Eva's debilitating timidity will doom her to a life of perpetual spinsterhood. Lady Whitfield is desperate for grandchildren. It is her greatest immediate wish. Lady Whitfield is further burdened by the significant age gap between her eldest daughter and her youngest child, a son born after years of health struggles. The years between Eva and her little brother has not only deepened the lines of worry on Lady Whitfield's brow, but has also cast a long shadow over her hopes of becoming a grandmother. With Eva now 21 and her brother still in short coats, it was painfully clear that should Eva fail to secure a match soon, it would be many more years before there was any hope of grandchildren to dote upon. The thought of a prolonged wait, or worse, no grandchildren at all, has gnawed at Lady Whitfield's heart, intensifying her anxiety and making each passing season feel like a race against time. Lastly, we have the case of Miss Georgiana Dalton, whose 3rd season has concluded without a single suitable match in sight. Georgiana is undeniably lovely, with dark hair and green eyes that could enchant an entire ballroom. Yet she carries with her a reputation, one that, while unearned, is all too damaging. A few years prior, a scurrilous rumour circulated that she had been seen alone with a certain rakish lord in a secluded garden. Though entirely false, the damage was done. No matter how often her innocence is proclaimed, the ton has a long memory and a love for salacious gossip. Her mother, Lady Dalton, lives in constant fear that Georgiana will be left on the shelf, her virtue forever questioned by those who relish a good scandal. And so, as these three mamas convene, as they often do, to lament their daughters' fates, we will not fear, dear viewers, for in the world of romance, we know hope is never truly lost. The season may be over, however. As any lady worth her salt knows, a great deal can transpire from now until the next season. Because with love, determination, and perhaps a touch of divine intervention, even the most overlooked wallflowers might find themselves plucked from obscurity and placed upon a gilded pedestal. As for our three lovely heroines, their stories are far from written, and who's to say what dashing gentleman may be serendipitously waiting just around the corner? But that, dear viewers, is a tale for another day. Well, my lovelies, this is all the saucy scandal I have for now. So, until we meet again, keep your teacups full and your ears open, because the ton never ceases to provide an infinite supply of delicious scandal. And I wouldn't live up to my namesake if I never shared it with you now, would I? All is fair in love and war, they say. Until next time, my dears.